All right, everybody. I would totally promote bravery out there. I would. Bravery is oh my God, bravery is not has nothing to do with the movies, right? And the stories, because bravery and all the stories has everything to do with violence, right? Um, but bravery is so much more. Um, like for instance, when I was a kid, shit, I wasn't even probably even a kid. I was a teenager, um, um, not an adult yet, but I was a manly kid, and one day it was the holidays, and we went out. The family, all of us went out to see Beauty and the Beast, Disney, right? And I loved it. It was a good movie, or it is a good movie, and but I was too manly to admit it, Um, I mean, that was cowardice right there, right? Not bravery. Bravery is a moment of terror. Um, it really is. But if you can overcome that terror, then you just feel better inside, Um, I liked that movie, Beauty and the Beast, um, and it feels good to say it. Um, Although at one point in time to me it was terror because I was a manly man and I didn't want to admit that I like romances. Although I don't promote romance, um, there's still power to it, right? Very magical power. But whatever, that's a different story. We're talking about bravery. Um, there's just so many simple moments of bravery. Um, Me, like I recognized that I wasn't strong in that department, and I decided to chase my fears, and that's what I've done. Um, and I still don't feel like a sage on here telling you the best way to live because I'm still searching for it myself, right? I'm just telling you, I'm just blabbing away, drunk at the end of my beer. I have to work tomorrow. Ah, but I never liked horror movies growing up. Um, but at the same time, like growing up, I always chased my fears, and I think horror movies kind of disgusted me because horror movies ended up just being physical fear, right? And I mean, Yeah, physical fear, that's real, right? It is. Uh, like sometimes I can just be out there in the nature, and it's beautiful and peaceful all around, and then a bee buzzes me, and I'm like, ah, ah. um, I mean, but physical fears are, the more you face them, the easier they get. The less you face them, the harder they are. Um, that's nothing but a thing. Seriously, it's nothing but a thing. Um, but to make a fool out of yourself, that's bravery right there. It was it's been pretty hard making these videos, because I've always seen myself as a ninja. It's hard to be a ninja. Oh my god, it's fucking hard, lonely, hard to be a fucking ninja. But I mean, I'm still technically a ninja, because nobody's watching this shit. But technically, I'm a ninja no more. And there's comfort in that. I've released, given up to whatever. So be it. But no, that's hard. That's hard. um, but at the end of the day, I read biographies and I read histories, and I open my eyes and see the world around me. And it's like, how could someone at the top be surrounded by a false face? Like, how do they get to the top and they're surrounded by false faces? Like, that's weird. Because that means they're not at the top. They are, but they're not. But at the same time, being at the bottom, man, oh my god, it just opens you up to so much abuse and loneliness. Um, Fucking A, it's weird. It's all weird. So fucking weird. But, hmm. You know, there's that song out there, right? I can't get no satisfaction, right? Um, and you can feel that in life sometimes, right? You just can't get no satisfaction. Um, but you know what? If you're ever brave, if you ever if you ever stare fear in the face and overcome, then you will feel satisfaction.